What's up, family? Trail here, and today we have some unexpected news to talk about. For starters, we just had another individual that participated in the January 6th riot on Capitol Hill. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison. All of those that were involved are slowly having their court date, and it looks like none of them are getting off the hook for their actions. Also, the early polls of who is running for the 2024 presidential race has flipped once again. Find out who is in the lead as of today. And last but not least, we are now seeing lawmakers calling for an increase in salaries for our teachers. Finally, guys, finally. Over the years, we have realized just how important our teachers are and what they have to deal with on a daily basis. So they definitely need a raise for sure. Wouldn't you guys agree? Let me know down below, guys. But anyways, hey, before we get started, you already know what to do. Make sure that you'll subscribe to the channel as well as hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Starting off to end the week on Friday, the Dow, the stock market, ended up closing around 400 points down to end a very wild week of trading. Yes, guys, if you are an investor, you probably felt the pain this week as well as on Friday. Now, this is after we received the CPI numbers, which is basically the numbers that tells us how the inflation is going, which it was not as good as we was expecting it to be, in which that's where we heard from the Fed chairman, in which he said that, look, he is going to continue to raise the interest rates as well as being aggressive on raising the interest rates moving forward until the inflation comes all the way back down to around 2%. So anyways, guys, the stocks are feeling the pain right now. Stocks are pretty much down by more than 40% in some stocks, and then some other ones are down by at least 80%, guys. So we are really feeling the pain. If you have a 401k, you know exactly what I am talking about, guys. But hey, hold on, guys. Hold on. Hopefully this will be all over sometime in the second half of next year, 2023. But until then, we will probably have to cry in our pillows. So, but anyways, hey, moving on. In regards to the riot on Capitol Hill that happened on January the 6th, another individual has been sentenced. Yes, guys, you can see right here that the Iowa man has now been sentenced for chasing the Capitol Police officer on January the 6th. He has now been sentenced to 5 years in prison. Now, if you look right here at the picture, guys, you know exactly who I'm talking about because this particular face was shown on pretty much all of the news stations on that particular day. Yes, guys, I believe his name is Doug Jensen, in which, yes, he was confronting this particular police officer and kept trying to put him into a corner. But anyways, guys, he had his court date this week, and it looks like the judge did not give him any mercy. Yes, he was sentenced to 5 years in prison. And yes, guys, Doug Jensen, a 43-year-old man from Des Moines, Iowa, was found guilty in September of assaulting as well as resisting or impeding a law enforcement officer, obstruction of an official proceeding, interfering with a law enforcement officer during a civil disorder, entering and remaining in a restricted building or grounds with a dangerous weapon, and disorderly and disruptive conduct in a restrictive building or grounds with a dangerous weapon. Those are all the charges that he was pretty much facing when he went to court. And yes, guys, he will now be locked up for the next 60 months. But anyways, guys, moving on to a little bit of good news, because it looks like lawmakers are finally they're finally understanding that our teachers in this country, guys, our teachers that continue to put up with our children to teach them every day for at least 8 to 9 hours. Yes, guys, lawmakers are finally proposing an increase in their salaries. Yes, guys, it says right here that lawmakers propose raising teachers' minimum salaries to $60,000. Yes, guys, this is huge, and this is all because of the mass exodus that we have been seeing from majority of Americans in this country, especially our teachers. They are realizing that, look, they don't have to put up with this nonsense anymore, and they are pretty much just walking away from their jobs. So anyways, guys, in order to keep them, we have to do something about it, because we could be restrictive to a low amount of available teachers, in which that means the classrooms are going to have more children in them. So yes, guys, lawmakers are seeing that this is happening before their eyes, and they want to do something about it, in which they are proposing proposing to raise the salaries of our teachers. Me personally, I believe that the teachers should be receiving more than $60,000 a year, guys, because, like I said, they are the ones that are teaching our children as well as putting up with their crap. We know our children have crap, right? Come on now. Don't be ignoring the fact that that is exactly what's going on in these schools. But anyways, guys, I don't know about you, but I have 2 children of my own, so I'm definitely speaking from my own personal experiences. So anyways, guys, yeah, we are definitely hopeful for that, and hopefully Congress is able to pass this very, very soon. But anyways, guys, moving on, President Biden ended up signing that short spending bill. Yes, guys, this is going to keep the government open, but the problem is this is only a short-term bill, and what I mean by short-term is it is only for 1 week. Yes, guys, this is the weirdest thing, I tell you. But it says that President Biden on Friday signed a short-term funding bill to keep the government open through next week as congressional negotiators haggle over the details of a longer-term spending bill. Yes, guys, Biden ended up signing this bill on Friday, returning to the White House from Delaware, where he'd given remarks about legislation to help veterans who were exposed to toxic burn pits. But anyways, guys, the Senate ended up voting and passing this on Thursday, and the House ended up voting on this on Wednesday, which means that now it was sent to President Biden's desk, in which he was able to sign this when he returned on Friday. So this is some definitely good news, knowing that the government is not going to be shut down over the weekend. So we would definitely say kudos to that, and hopefully they can get a longer term bill in the near future. But moving on to the 2024 presidential race, I know it's a little bit early that we were talking about this, but ever since the former President Donald Trump threw his hat in the ring and said that he was officially announcing that he is going to be running for the next presidential race, yes, guys, we have to talk about it now, in which, yes, guys, we just received word on a new poll, which is showing that the governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, is now above Donald Trump by 23 points among Republicans as well in this particular new poll. Yes, it says that Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is leading the former President Donald Trump by around 23 points among Republicans in a hypothetical GOP presidential primary, according to the latest poll release. According to the USA Today poll, they found that 56% of Republicans and Republican-leaning voters prefer DeSantis, while only 33% would support former President Donald Trump, and more than 60% said that they want a nominee who will continue Trump's policies, but they don't want Donald Trump, while 31% want the former president to run once again. But anyways, guys, that is just the latest information. We know that this is pretty much being fluid because this thing can change either way every single day. So, but as of now, we are showing that DeSantis is in the lead by at least 23 points. Now, whether or not we will continue to see more Republicans throw their name into the hat as well, so far, I don't believe that anyone wants to go against Trump. But you never know, guys. You never know if there will be someone else that is willing to go ahead and put their name in the ring to go against the former President Donald Trump. But anyways, guys, and just to be mindful that Ron DeSantis has not even said that he was going to run. However, he is leading the poll. That is pretty strange, guys. But like I said, DeSantis is winning the poll right now, according to the latest poll. But Donald Trump didn't take that very well. Yes, guys, Donald Trump is now blasting the polling that shows that DeSantis is winning. Yes, guys, they're saying that he is leading by a lot in a real polling, he said. Well, anyways, yes, guys, you already know that this was going to come out. Donald Trump does not like that to happen. But anyways, guys, it said that the former President Trump, who has already entered into the race for the White House in 2024, on Thursday took to Truth Social to dispute the recent polling showing that Governor Ron DeSantis, who was widely been floated as a possible presidential contender, outperforming the former president in a hypothetical primary matchup. And yes, in Trump's post, he said that, look, this is McCollins and Associates poll that just came out, in which they got it right in 2016 and 2020, further adding, unlike the Wall Street Journal, NBC fake news, ABC fake news, fake polling, Fox News, the dying and very sickly USA Today, and most others in the lamestream media. In other words, it is real polling. As you can see, we are leading by a lot, he said, despite the never-ending communist democratic weaponized attacks on me and the great patriots of MAGA. More to come, he said. Yes, guys, that is a little bit cryptic, but basically what he is saying is that, look, this particular poll came out by pretty much some fake news, so we don't need to listen to it. We only need to listen and focus on the polling that is supporting Donald Trump. He said that that's the only one that you need to pay attention to. All the others are pretty much fake news. So yes, guys, obviously he took this to heart, and he is definitely not happy about this information, saying that he is losing in the polls when DeSantis has not even said that he is even running. So yes, guys, Donald Trump is saying right now that, look, you guys need to get it right and ignore all of the fake news. Focus on what is real. But anyways, guys, hey, take that with a grain of salt. It doesn't even matter at this point because we still have more than 2 years away. So anyways, we'll just have to wait and see how more of this transpires over the next month and throughout 2023. But anyways, guys, last but not least, we have some very important news in regards to the former president. Yes, we did hear from an exclusive right here. The January 6th panel is now considering Donald Trump referral to the Justice Department for obstruction of Congress. Yes, guys, a subcommittee has recommended Trump could also be referred for conspiracy to defraud the United States, according to some sources. Yes, guys, the House January 6th Select Committee is considering a criminal referral to the Justice Department against Donald Trump for obstruction of an official proceeding of Congress and conspiracy to defraud the United States on the recommendation of a special subcommittee, according to the sources familiar with this particular matter. Now, the recommendations on the former president made by the subcommittee examining referrals were based on renewed examinations of the evidence that indicted Trump's attempts to impede the certification of the 2020 election results amounted to potential crimes. Yes, guys, as you can see, this sounds very, very heavy. But anyways, guys, the select committee could pursue additional criminal referrals for Trump and others, given the subcommittee raised the obstruction of an official proceeding and conspiracy to defraud statutes among a range of options, including insurrection, and discussions about referrals continued on this past Thursday. So again, guys, this is getting very heavy. I say it's getting very heavy. It seems like every single day we have new information developing on the fraud charges against Trump, as well as him trying to overturn the 2020 election, as well as the different things with his tax documents and so much more, guys, as well as those documents that they retained from his estate in Mar-a-Lago. It is not stopping, guys. It seems like they are really trying to come down hard on the former president. But anyways, guys, it sounds like they have evidence in which they believe that they can bring these charges directly to him, though we don't know yet, guys. We really don't know exactly what they have until they actually present it to the public. So again, you can take this with a grain of salt until we have the official information in which what they're going to decide on to do, guys. So anyways, guys, I at least wanted to put that information out there to let you know exactly kind of what's going on with the former president, Donald Trump. As I said yesterday, he continues to stay in the news, in which he just released those trading cards for $99, which appear to have sold out in the first day. But anyways, guys, hey, like I said, we'll keep our eyes on this and see where all this develops over the rest of the year into the next year, guys. But until then, I hope you enjoyed all this information in this video. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But feel free to check out some of the links down below, because there are a few offers in which you can support this channel, as well as Rakuten is down there where they are giving out $30 for trying it out for free. Yes, guys, making your first purchase with them. And then also you can sign up for Webull, where you can receive those free 12 stocks after you deposit just $1. But anyways, like I said, those links will be down below. But anyways, hey, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.